requested available to the Ukiah Daily Journal and to all other media in the county? It's a serious question. People are very disturbed about it. Secondly, as John Dickerson, John Sakowitz, and others have repeatedly said in the press and on the radio, our county debt's snowballing. Our county revenues are declining as the depression deepens, and will soon not be able to meet county payroll. Several Board of Supervisors candidates last spring proposed a temporary ceiling on county salaries. I suggest that individual supervisors who think this idea is worth pursuing appoint one or more citizen advisors as their personal agents to meet with county department heads and others in the government to determine if it's possible to cut maximum salaries and avert additional financial ruin. This would be done quietly, and it would be done so that they can report back to the supervisors who deputize them and give them advice and recommendations on how much of a cut would make an impact and whether it can be done. Then it's up to you. But I think we should have looked into this a year ago, and like we should have looked into water rationing a year ago. I think it's getting serious. The third item, for the longer term, the CEO arrangement or the management system that we have that was implemented a few years back does not provide the openness in government that we want and that we deserve. As Mark Scaramella has repeatedly commented in print, our CEO promises to get back to you on that, and he says we're looking into it, but seldom comes forth publicly with answers or even information that the Board of Supervisors have asked for. With an unresponsive and closed-mouthed CEO, we feel that neither you nor the interested citizens are getting what we have paid for from this man. The question is, will you appoint a small citizens panel to investigate the advantages of returning to the administrative officer type government that we'd had for decades in this county? The CEO arrangement is not working. You've placed too much responsibility in the hands of one non-elected and non-responsive official. May I have your response to these suggestions? Thank you.
Thank you, sir. We don't normally respond to comments. This board doesn't respond to comments from the public on non-agenda items, but I'm going to make a quick response to you. First of all, in your first sentence, that you say that we have never received information concerning salary, staffing, and budget. Yeah, well, I want to say this so everybody can hear it. That number one sentence is not the truth. It's simply not the truth. First of all, the Ukiah Daily Journal over a year ago had a public records request, and it was issued to the Ukiah Daily Journal concerning the salaries. As far as the staffing and the budgets, that's available just about every place throughout this building. In most public libraries in the county, it's called the county budget that has to do with the staffing and the budgets of various county departments. If you'd like to go get one, if you want to take the time, I could go over it in depth with you as far as those issues. Now, as far as the response that individuals make in opinion pieces in your local newspapers, me or I don't think any other board members it's appropriate to respond to that. Thank you very much.
Mr. Chair, may I add something to that? I just wanted to let you know that our office responded to the Ukiah Daily Journal's Public Records Act request and produced a numerous set of documents to her yesterday.
Supervisor Brown.
Yes, Mr. Hooley, on the agenda, I guess better turn that on. On the agenda today, it's not a timed item, but under 7B, there will be a discussion about the county's policy.
I got a broken hearing aid.
Okay. Item 7B today on the board's agenda will be a discussion about the county's policy for public access to county records. And I can get you a copy of that if you would like, and hopefully you can stay. That item. Thanks.
Any members of the public want to speak on any other items? Seeing none. Okay. We're going to move to agenda item number 3, the motion to approve the minutes of January 26th planning session, January 26th special closed session, and January 7th board meeting as amended. Motion for approval and a second by Supervisor Smith. All those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carried unanimous. Okay, we'll continue to the next meeting, the January 2609 board workshop, and continue on to later in the session this afternoon, the December 15, 2008 continued board meeting minutes. Consent calendar, item number 4. Do we have a motion or discussion on the consent calendar?
I move the consent calendar.
Motion and a second for the consent calendar. Any discussion? Any members of the public want to speak on any item on the consent calendar? Okay, can we have a motion second? Can we vote? All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Opposed? Motion carries unanimous. Okay, it's timed item 9:15. Discussion of possible action including adoption of a proclamation recognizing the month of February 2009 as Spay and Neuter Month in Mendocino County. Looks like we'll have Supervisor Brown will read for the record.
Proclamation of the Mendocino County Board of Supervisors recognizing the month of February 2009 as Spay and Neuter Month in Mendocino County. Whereas spaying and neutering is the method the Mendocino County Board of Supervisors prefers to prevent the birth of unwanted animals as opposed to the need to euthanize animals, and is the humane approach to controlling the population of cats and dogs and the problems that result from their overpopulation. And whereas the Spay-Neuter Assistant Program, SNAP, provides funds to assist low-income persons to spay and neuter animals within their care and for spaying and neutering of feral cats. And whereas SNAP has available an educational program for school children which provides information about humane treatment of animals. Now, therefore, be it resolved that the Mendocino County Board of Supervisors hereby proclaims the month of February 2009 to be Spay and Neuter Month in Mendocino County, and calls upon the citizens of Mendocino County to spay and neuter animals within their care. Be it further resolved that the Mendocino County Board of Supervisors recognizes the Spay-Neuter Assistance Program, SNAP, for their dedication and commitment to providing those services in Mendocino County. I move the proclamation.
And a second. Before we vote, does any members of the public want to speak on this? Yeah. Well, okay, can we vote on the proclamation then? All those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carried unanimous. Yeah, Carrie,
Do you
want
wanna do that?
Yeah, no, you do it. Yeah. Come to the podium, please, and state your name for the record, please.
Thank you, Carrie.
Sir, would you state your name for the record, please, before you...
My name is Dick Winkler, and I'm the president of SNAP, the Mendocino Spay-Neuter Assistance Program. And I, representing SNAP, have come to this occasion every year since 1991, albeit the board changes, I've been here. SNAP serves a population that cannot afford the cost of spaying or neutering the animals in their care. We have a large surplus of animals wandering throughout the area, and if it were not for the funding for the low-income people, they wouldn't be able to do it. Since 1991, the number of dogs and cats euthanized by the county has dropped from 4,000 to 1,000, which shows the effectiveness of the program. We raise